Hi guys, how are you today?
Hi, we're good. How are
Thank you, Megan.
you?
How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for speaking with me. What a great show.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
we're
Thank you
super
so much.
excited.
So my question for both of you is, can you guys talk a little about your character's journey throughout the season and what you're most excited for fans to see?
Yeah, you want to start?
Yeah, absolutely. So my character Wally, he is a Soc at Rydell High, and he's considered one of the most popular kids there. He's one of the best athletes at Rydell. He has a stunning girlfriend on the cheerleading team. And I'd say from the outside looking in, his life seems pretty put together and perfect. But as the season progresses, without giving anything away, a bunch of different characters, including the Pink Ladies, sort of come into his life and change how he goes about navigating Rydell, and even more specifically as one of the only Black students at Rydell.
Yeah, and I play Gil, who's one of the T-Birds, who's suave and cool and also silly and a big prankster and kind of always up to no good. We're the outcasts a little bit. And throughout this season, I think like the most exciting thing for me, I think, was watching we see the Pink Ladies form, which is so exciting. And then for us, we're so blessed as the T-Birds that we have this like special bond between our cliques, the T-Birds and the Pink Ladies, obviously. And so we get to watch them form, and then we get to watch the T-Birds and the Pink Ladies kind of bond and form like another bigger group together, which was exciting.
Yeah.
So for both of you, we don't, as of right now, get to see you two interact on screen together. I've had the opportunity to see the first 5 episodes. Does that get to change? Do we get to watch the two of you
Well,
finally
to be
interact?
honest with you, so I don't know if you remember, but like every scene that we were in together, even if we like didn't interact, we would try to sneak in interactions. And like all the time.
I feel like our directors would be annoyed if they paid attention to my eye line because I was maybe supposed to be looking at Buddy, like because he was coming up on my best bud, but I wasn't. I was staring Wally deep in the eyes, and it's easy to get lost in these eyes.
Oh, truly. Likewise, Gil's just enamored.
We try to like create those moments and connect, and obviously we're all on set together, so
Yeah.
even if we're not interacting on screen, we get to like hang out a bunch, between takes.
Well, the two of you are in a number of musical scenes throughout the first 5 episodes. What would you say was the most challenging scene for you and why?
Ooh. Well, I think the initially New Cool was probably the most challenging for me because I hadn't danced in quite a long time. I went to school for theater and danced a lot, but it had been a minute. And it was a big dance number, and there's all that pressure because it is kind of our homage to Grease Lightning. So there's a lot of pressure, and we want to like really get it right. And it's the pilot, so it's doubly important. So that one, like the fancy footwork and the dancing, although it was so fun, was a little bit overwhelming. But then Jamal took such good care of us, and then we kind of felt free and comfy for the rest of the season. But that was probably the most exciting and challenging day.
Yeah. I would say for me, it was probably Pointing Fingers Day on episode 4, because we actually shot that across 2 different days because of all the football sequences and then, of course, the musical number. And the 2 days could not have been more different. The first day, it was like a torrential downpour. It was like a monsoon in Vancouver. There was so much rain. And so we were obviously battling the elements. And then the next day, actually, for Pointing Fingers, it was like this beautiful sunny day. So I think kind of making sure that we were still in the same mindset and maintaining the same spirit throughout was kind of challenging since the elements were so different. But it turned out so beautifully.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And that day also, like that number, the dance portion of that number, it was, when you're shooting it, you have to adjust a lot for light or different things. So like
Yeah.
the way that we rehearse it oftentimes goes out the window, which we have an amazing dance company and they're great at picking it up. But like for a mover more than a dancer, I was like, we can't change it. I've been drilling this for weeks. Like we cannot change this. No, I can't do it.
Well, perfect, guys. Thank you so much for speaking with me. I'm excited for everyone to see the show.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Megan.
much. Take care.